those of you who don't know me, I am Dan's wife, or as Keith liked to call me, the other Puerto Rican. I haven't known Keith as long as most of you, but I think with Keith that didn't matter. He came into our family only 5 years ago, but he changed everything. Kimmy was the happiest I had ever seen her. Dan gained a brother and best friend. Our kids gained an uncle and mentor, and he became like a brother to me as well. Keith had that effect on everyone he met. He made you feel like family. Everyone loved him. Everyone enjoyed being around him. His laughter, his hugs, his phrases just made you happy. I remember Christmas Eve 2015 when he came to Wayne and Annie's for dinner. This was a big step, especially for Kim. Keith fit in immediately, and the chemistry between the two of them was undeniable. Keith and Kim were a perfect match. Their humor, their easygoing nature, the ability to see the joys in the little things. To see how much Keith loved Kim, and I mean genuinely, with every ounce of his being loved her, was an example for every other couple, married or not. For the last 5 years, we have so many memories with Keith. Giants games and barbecues, swimming in the backyard, and Halloween parties. Countless trips to Clear Lake, fishing at the end of the dock, jet skiing with Kimmy and the boys, and tubing on the back of the boat. He was the first one up every morning and would go to the store, get whatever we were out of, and be back before anyone else even woke up. And then he'd take a nap. In the last year, Keith, Dan, Tom, and Dylan started golfing at McGinnis. Keith was an early riser and would make tee times before 8 a.m. on Saturdays. That was so early for the rest of the group. But after a few weeks, Dylan started waking up before the alarm. He could not wait to go golfing with the men. Dan and Dylan would come home so happy. It was a new tradition for all of them. Keith was at every one of Dylan and Joseph's games. Football, baseball, basketball, it didn't matter. He was a constant source of support and encouragement. This year, Dylan was drafted by the Yankees, and Joseph is assigned to the Giants for baseball, Keith's two favorite teams. He definitely had a hand in that. Keith became a part of the San Marin Youth Football League as well. The boys and coaches all loved Keith. Whether they needed help putting on their pads, tying their shoe, or needed a pep talk, Keith was there for them. The bond that Keith formed with Dylan and Joseph is the one that they will never be able to replace. I remember when Kim and Keith came to the hospital after Catherine was born, he was hesitant to hold her. He thought she was too delicate, but the hesitation soon ended. Catherine had a little crush on Keith and loved when he would play with her. He had no problems playing with dolls or horses if it made her happy. He'd swim with her when everyone else was too cold to stay in the pool. And Keith wasn't an ordinary uncle. He was their funkle. The kids lit up when he was around them, and they wanted to be with him all the time. He encouraged them to be the best version of themselves. It was okay to be funny or act weird, to make a joke. He just wanted them to be kids and feel loved. As I look back on our time with Keith, while it was short, it was life-changing. He brought out the best in everyone, and losing him is something our family will never get over. He is part of our lives every day and will be a guiding light and guardian angel to our kids. I'd like to finish with a poem by Ron Turner, Broken Chain. We little knew that day God was going to call your name. In life we loved you dearly, in death we do the same. It broke our hearts to lose you. You did not go alone, for part of us went with you the day God called you home. You left us beautiful memories. Your love is still our guide, and although we cannot see you, you are always by our side. Our family chain is broken, and nothing seems the same, but as God calls us one by one, the chain will link